Alright, we're going to do a quick review of the Belife Cordless Vacuum Cleaner, the S11. So what I'm going to first do is I'm going to kind of show you the difference between the S11 and the S10 here, which I also have reviewed. So first of all, we're going to talk about the LED screen, the 10 to 23 Kpa Powerful Suction, 15 to 50 minute runtime, 250 watt powerful brushless motor, 2500 mAh detachable battery, and 6-stage high efficiency filter versus a lot of the same things. So we have most of these things. The difference here for the S11 is in the powerful suction. We have 10 to 23 versus 9 to 21. For me, value in we're going to zoom in a little bit here. In running time, you got 15 to 50 minutes, depending on whether you're running on your high mode or low mode, versus 13 to 40 minutes. So to me, charging time is time that's I'm not using it. And then, of course, the power. So we have a 2,000 watt power motor on the S10 and 250 watts on the S11, which is a lot. And so of course there's the filter and everything like that, but let's get into unboxing this and demonstrating it. All right, so very simple. As you open it up, there is before use how to put it together. Real simple directions, the operation, and then of course maintenance as far as cleaning it and everything like that. So I really like the way they kind of put that right out in front. To me that's pretty valuable. It's good to have as a part of the box, and then of course you have your instructions anyway, but let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed. So just going to slowly take apart the pieces. So you can see it, there's your battery. One thing I also enjoy very much about the Belife products is the blade here that they provide. So on the bottom of the vacuum, you'll a lot of times get some hair caught in there, and all you're really doing is just sliding this piece right here across the hair, and I'll show it later, but I really like that a lot. So you got your filter, and of course your bottom piece. And the most important piece, and power, and another couple of pieces here. So let me just start to put this together for you, make sure there's nothing else, and let me pause this. Alright, so I've got this laid out a little bit, and I'm going to go over some obvious and some not so obvious things, and just make sure you understand exactly how this all operates. So to me, it's all pretty simple and easy, but most importantly, I think if you don't understand something, they do a really good job of just kind of laying out every step of the way, like, how things go. So we'll just back off here and talk about some of the basics here. So this right here, to start with, is a filter. It comes with 2 filters, and to change the filter, what you're going to do is just find the base here, and that'll just pop open, and when you open it up, you'll see that this piece right here just lifts, and you have your filter. So you just pop that into place, close it up, click it, and we're in business. The battery, I always try and jump into these things without actually reading the directions, so sometimes I have my mistakes. So let's kind of show you how it works. So what you're going to look for is this piece in the battery here, and that's going to go right into here at the bottom. And one thing I didn't look for was this little button, which is where we're going to get our release button. So you'll find a little edge on the battery, and that's going to go right into that piece, and we're going to stick it in there and just click it in. You'll hear that click, and to release, you just press that button and pull down. But to get it in, we'll pop that. And so now we're in business as far as turning it off and on. We're going to have a couple buttons here. And once it's on, I'm going to show you kind of, because it's hard to see. There are 3 different levels to this. So the first is going to be your power button on the left here. All right, it's just simple. Turn it on. And you'll also hear the difference, but what I'm going to do is once it's on, just in case you can't hear the audio very well, I'm going to hit this button 3 times and it's going to change some colors. So you'll see a blue, a red, and a pinkish color, I believe, to kind of showcase the different speeds. And I'll try and show you here how the color changes. You can see that right there, it will change color. Blue, pink, and red. And those are the speeds. So when it comes time to charge the battery, you can do it while it's on or not. It's a really simple, you know, plug the button, or plug filler, and this just goes right into the wall. So, you know, very simple and easy there. But the cool part is, again, you know, once it's in, you can still charge her up just by pushing that in and then plugging it in. So let's talk about attachments. So everything kind of works on a push button system. So the first thing we're going to do is look at our extendable pull here. That will go right in. I'm going to click that in, and then we'll just, to extend, pull that out. All right, and so I think I'm giving you the longest length here. So again, all I'm going to do to shrink, push that button. If I want to detach, I just press that button in and pull out. All right, so that's that. Now I have a couple extension options. So I can simply put that on there, and again, to remove, I'm going to just simply, sorry, I'm doing this hands-free, so I'm trying my best to keep the camera straight. It's just a simple button that you can use, and that's one extension or accessory piece. This is another. Again, so these things just click on and off. And then this one's kind of cool. So if you're trying to get in between the seats or anything, cushions or anything like that, you can use that. And this just pops down and extends that way. So if you want, this does not move unless you press that button in, shrink that down. And again, just another simple pops in, pops out accessory. There we go. And finally, the most important piece that I'll be using is the actual vacuum piece itself with a swivel. I just want to show this to you real quick, how this thing moves around. The bottom is again going to be good for carpet or hardwood floors. And as you can see, it swivels here and simple to roll. So we just pop that on, and there we go. So the only other extension or piece that we're going to really not talk about, because I'm not going to work on the demonstration, is if you want to mount this on the wall. It does come with a wall mount for it. That's totally optional for you guys. I usually don't mount my my vacuum cleaners, but I did want to kind of show you this piece again. So this is for cleaning your vacuum. You know, if you're trying to get in there, but what you'll find is there'll be hairs that get caught up as this thing rotates. It'll get hairs in there, and so all you're going to do is take this piece. Again, you can kind of see that there's a little blade in there, and you're just going to kind of go right across and pull this way, and it'll catch any hairs in that hook, and it will cut them, and they'll still be attached temporarily, but then what will happen is when you run the thing again, it'll definitely take care of itself. So and vacuum them away. So again, the cool part about this is how flexible and easy it is to extend. So if you're looking for a long thing, I'm about 6'1". This comes above my waist, so it's adjustable for any height, And again, when you turn this thing on, you can see the battery. On the battery, there are two little blue lights here that kind of just show your battery length. So you will need to charge it when you get it at first. And you can hear it's a pretty quiet vacuum compared to the S10. It seems to be a little bit more quiet, and I think it does a pretty good job. So I'm going to take it around and just kind of show you some vacuuming.